Alright, good evening. It's time for another session of Final Fantasy X here. We will be going through the Calmlands coming up here on towards to Mount Gagaset. So there's a lot of good and slightly frightening stuff coming up here for me, but we'll be able to make some progress here at the very least today, I'm pretty sure. First things first, though, let's just jump into the game and then we'll start speaking about what's coming up here. Both in terms of the game and playthrough. So I guess we can start by seeing the scene. That's probably gonna happen here. I'm realizing.
The Calmlands. Long ago, the High Summoners fought Sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
I've always known where to go.
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
Let's go.
I told Yuna I would find a way. I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
Oh, here we go. Calmlands. We're starting to reach the point. We're not, quite there yet, but we're starting to reach it where a lot of end-game optional areas are going to become available to us. Get out of this. There we go. Oh yeah, counter. Yeah. Let's have you go ahead and steal that. Again, the mug works as attack and steal, so just the steal there works well enough that we are going to be able to take the enemy out, the mechanic one there. Oh yeah, these guys have Aga level spells now. Let's do some healing. There we go. Walker's gonna come in. Arm's gonna come in. And then Lulu can take it out. I think she can take it out here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. They've obviously leveled up the enemies here, but not quite so much that we're not going to be able to do anything about them here. So, we note a chocobo patrol here. We'll maybe have a look at that later. But yes, there's a lot of optional content that will become available to us here. We've got optional Aeons, we've got optional weapons for the ultimate weapons, things like that. And, you know, just in general, a lot of end-game activities will be available to us here. And we're probably going to not worry too much about most of it, to be honest. But, that said, if I do
And then, what next?
find the mood that strikes me, we will look into some of it. But for now, we're just gonna continue with the story here. We have a ways to go until we reach the point of no return for the game, so to speak. So we will be able to take our time for a little while, at least. So, yeah, Kimara can do it as well. Yeah, 1500? Yeah. That's no problem at all. So we can let you have a turn.
This one is mine.
Go. I guess the counter might be a bad thing here. But it should survive long enough that we shouldn't have to worry. This does cost MP now, so we may need to use that a little bit for Riku going forward, but I think she's got more on her grid coming up. Anyway, we'll move on here. Speak to Mason. Sooner or later, at least. Yeah, smug. Get lots of grenades here. We are. Luckily, our settings here speeds up a lot of these battles if you want to maximize the AP spread here. Hello, Mission.
Perhaps you'd like to know a bit about these plains.
Yes, please, tell me.
As you know, these plains were once a battlefield. A great battle between Bavel and Zanarkand, a melee of Machina. That war left this place a barren, lifeless land. Then time passed. The summoners took note of this uninhabited land. Great battles could be fought here with no harm to the common folk. Perfect for a final battle with sin, as it were. Summoners wait here, ready to perform the final summoning. Ah, to know what they must feel. In any case, when sin is defeated here, the calm will visit Spira once more. That's why this place is now known as the Calmlands. Exactly who dubbed it so is unknown. And that, as they say, is that.
Yes, let's have a little bit of a spear grid session here. HP, is this agility, I think? Yeah, there we are. We are gonna need to move up to grab the death ability here as well, but should be able to do it. And not delay our Aga level spells too much, I think. It's very possible that we'll be able to do it before we leave Calmlands here, depending on how much time we spend. spell. Right. Nothing else. Move to here. Do we have any white magic spheres, teleport spheres, luck spheres? I mean, we don't have any fortune spheres, so that unfortunately doesn't really help us with luck there. Mars is gonna follow Aron. There we go. Gonna have a chat with the choke rider here as well. First things first, though. Yeah, let's wait with Rico till the end, I think. So let's do that here. We don't even need to get countered. Even I can heal. Mari, Waka, and Riku gets to go. Grab it. There we go. Seeing a lot of the same monsters there, we'll see more down in the plains, I believe. Lost? Follow me if you want to go back to Bevel. Well, not quite. So, how am I going along with the playthrough here so far? I think we've been going through a lot of these sections more quickly than I thought we would, to be honest here. I think we are at about the halfway point of the time I was expecting this to take. So yeah, overall I'd say we're doing pretty well. Let's go ahead. Have Yuna come in as well. Who needs a heal? No one. And yes, we've got a lot of heavy story and hard battles coming up here as well, so I'm definitely not, willing to count my chickens just yet here, but I think overall
My will is strong.
we've been doing pretty good. Let's have blue first. One, please. And it seems, and this is speculation, it seems that we're coming up to the end of the game here at roughly the time where we may be getting some more news for Final Fantasy 16. Basically, there's let's do this here. There's a Sony event coming up here on Wednesday, and there's been some speculation that we may get more news on Final Fantasy 16 at that event. It seems like a trailer's being speculated about, which may or may not happen. Oh hey. Let's have a chat. Rin's Traveling Agency at your service. We offer fine wares at reasonable prices. Please consider making a purchase before crossing these vast plains. Any weapons? Magic. Magic strength. Magic counter. Stone proof, silence proof. Also MP. And autumn med, huh? It's actually not a too bad of a weapon for Mari here. Let's grab it. That's fine. We'll definitely have a safe testing crossing. Let's see if we can target the what to do first here? Yeah. Take you out first. See if we can take out one of these with Mari. We can. Walker gets a turn. We are. Lulu come in first. We can have Yuna come in next. There we go. Orange not how they go yet. And then we'll have Riku go ahead. So yeah, Wednesday is going to be very exciting. I'm definitely going to need to make sure to end the stream on time, since it's when we play here next Wednesday, because the event stream is going to start at roughly the time where I usually end these, I believe. So we'll see how we do, but feel pretty good overall. So we're gonna start by heading towards the travel agency here. Yeah, let's take you out first, I guess. Lulu go next. There we go. Indeed. Riku's gone, so Waka, Yuna, and then Petus. There we go. So yeah, I am expecting that next time we see news on Final Fantasy 16, regardless if it's going to be on Wednesday or at a later date, but I am expecting that we'll get some information on the release window for the game at that time. So that's why I'm really excited at the moment here, trying to figure out if we can start making plans on how to plan out the rest of the playthrough here. Now, the caveat to that is that depending on when they announce the date born, we may need to actually make some swaps to our plans and there we go. Shuffle around some of the games that we're playing. I've been doing some calculations, and this, the single player games here are taking me roughly, at my pace, roughly a month to take care of. Some a bit more, some a bit less, but overall, just north of a month, I would say, is probably the average I would expect for a single player Final Fantasy to take me at this base here. We are gonna have a fight here as well, but I will do this first. I guess we do this first. Yeah, let's take it out. There we go. Lulu can attack here. Very cool. But yeah, so it's taken me roughly the amount to play through these games. Did Kimari have a go? I don't think it did. But now we should be able to attack a piece. So, if they announce Final Fantasy 16 for you know, a release date around the time where they released Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2 years ago here, that would mean that I'd have probably around 4 or 5 months to catch up, so to speak, before the game releases. And no, there's not even a guarantee that I'll be able to have a console that could play the game at that time, so you know, everything is still up in the air for a lot of reasons. But if they announce a release date at that around that time, you know, so 2022 spring, I'm probably going to need to prioritize the single player games first, since I know roughly how long they take me, and we might shuffle the MMOs out of order and tackle them at the same time, or you know, after going through Final Fantasy 16. And again, it's going to depend heavily on, you know, what the actual date is, and if we even get any news here. But it's a concern I have, to be sure. And granted, it's not much of a concern. There's no one holding me to this other than myself, obviously, here, but it would be nice to have a rough understanding of how and when we would need to be ready to start contemplating going into Final Fantasy 16. That said, I'll make my plans when the news hits us, so I just figured it might be a good time to speak about it here. See the idea a little bit, so to speak.
Oh, you again. You're quite the notorious traitor these days.
What's it to you?
Oh, you shouldn't take what the Maester say too seriously. For summoners, destroying sin is everything. We are no tools of Yevon. Understand?
Yes,
So, are you up to the task?
I do not know, but I will do my best.
You've got spirit, but you'll need more to beat sin. An Aeon duel. Show me what you're made of.
That's fine.
Excellent. But before we begin, I've just healed your Aeons for you. Let us begin.
So, here we are. We're fighting Belgamina's
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Shiva here. And I think going with Bahamut's just gonna be our strongest option. I'm not sure if I missed an encounter with her here, or if this is where we always would fight her Shiva. We have been on the run a lot, so there's not a lot of areas where we would have been able to fight her here. That said, let's have one hit. Select attributes in the Aeon menu to raise the attributes of your Aeons. Use this to compensate for Aeon's weaknesses by raising the physically weak Shiva's HP, or increasing the usually slow Ifrit's agility. Are we gonna be able to? Let's cast Hiraga here. I'm assuming that's gonna be our first option. Actually not. She's got unusually strong magical defense here, I think. No, her best option might be just to keep hitting here. We do have a pretty strong defense overall, so. I mean, we could always boost to get some additional meter here. It's not giving us much meter though, so let's see. Yes. With dodge as it were. Sara. Keep hitting. Got quite a few turrets coming up here. Am I going to be able to do this and rely on it? Yeah, there we are. Let's make it there. I think we've got enough to win here, but we'll see. Luckily we have a big HP pool as well. Both of these fights, aren't too bad. There we are. You notice there as well that it is able to break the damage limit. So he did over 10k damage there.
That is enough. Impressive, remarkable talent. Traitor or no, you may have what it takes to beat Sin. Take this. You have earned it.
Lots of power spheres. And the Aeon Soul.
Thank you.
I think you will do just fine. But if you ever feel like you want more training, seek the hidden temple of Remium. I will be waiting there. Farewell.
Possessing the Aeon Soul allows you to raise the Aeon stats. Select attributes. Then select an Aeon. The selected Aeon stats are displayed. Stats that cannot be raised are shown in grey. The Aeon's current stats are shown to the right. In this example, Ixion's strength is 20. When you choose a stat to raise, the item cost for the procedure is displayed on the right hand of the side of the screen. The item cost will increase according to the Aeon's current stat value. In other words, the higher the stat value, the higher the item cost will be to raise it. After selecting a stat to raise, you will be asked for a final confirmation. Select yes to raise the Aeon's select strat. This concludes the attributes tutorial. Are we going to do this? probably not too much here. I mean, let's have a look. 38 strength. 40 strength. 42 strength. 39 strength. 47 strength. Again, you know, there's some variation on how the stats are attributed here, but there aren't too many large gaps between them in terms of their damage output. I think the biggest might be the defenses here, where Shiva falls behind, for example here. But you know, you can see that it costs us a lot of power spheres to erase her defense here. So is it worth it? Depends on how many spheres you have available and how many you're willing to spend. No, I am want to not overcap here, so maybe we'll have a look at that. Yeah, we don't have any fortune spheres, so we cannot raise our luck, and I don't think that's the best use for fortune spheres either, but you could if you'd like to. I mean, we could raise her defense here, that's fine. Again, I don't think it's... We don't really want to overcap on spheres, because if you do, there's no real gain to it, right? But we aren't really at that point for most of them yet, so... Then again, there's probably some things in the customization that we could maybe make more use of. That said, we'll have a look at it when the time comes. I really need to do a little bit of clean out for our weapons and armor here as well. We'll get there. Out of curiosity, do we have anything worth adding right now? Piercing is nice. Strength, magic, evading counter, or teleport sphere. Yeah. Nothing that we're gonna use right now, I don't think, but we get there. That's a big hit. Yeah, at this point in the game, we are getting to the let's just say larger amounts of damage. So health pools have naturally grown very large to be able to take big hits like that. I think that, you know, being strictly turn-based in this way allows the game to be more free in dishing out large amounts of big hits like this as well. In in regards to let's see here. Weakest not gonna go. Barca has had to go. I'm not sure Edis has or not. So wait, and then Mark can pick it up.
This ends now. Farewell.
You're not going to be worried about bleeding the player's characters out little by little over turns just because they're not able to react in time. They are in full control of playing, so in some ways it might even be necessary to have higher base damage for areas like this. Particularly if you are Let's see what it is.
Father Zook.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Keenock's murderer.
What'd you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Keenock and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
What of Bevel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Keenock, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zook, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
So let's have a chat with our characters here. I guess just to finish my thought. The big hits may be necessary in that you don't get the immediate concern for characters if they're taking 2 small hits here with your large health pools. And your never ending time. So taking an enemy out or a character out, an enemy taking a character out in a hit or 2, or maybe rather 2 or 3 hits, is more viable when you realize that they're not getting as many turns as you. For example, we are outspeeding them quite a bit with our characters here.
Messy.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind. Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur. If Yevon founders, so will Spira.
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
But I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
But what if you can't?
I'm tired of talking to you. It's always but this, but that.
But...
Let's think together.
Okay.
And if we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
Panic. Let's have a look here.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them say what they want.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Yeah. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah. Who was that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Waka and I were his guardians.
It's kind of a short pilgrimage.
He gave up halfway. Here, on this plain. Now he is a monk at the Bevel Temple. This is my 3rd pilgrimage as a guardian. Father Zook was my 2nd, and my first, well, it ended here too. I've never been to the lands beyond.
That's a detail that has come up before, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think that we've touched upon it much.
When I was guarding Zook, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zook said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kinda glad. Xanakin's right around the corner. So close already. Xanakin's right around the corner. So close already.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Gagazet is Ronso land, Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Oh, sorry.
But Kimari not alone. Sacred mountain, Gagazet, not changed for 1,000 years.
I wonder if my father got lost here too.
Maybe, with my old man helping him.
Maybe I'll ask Sir Orin.
Orin? Well, that grouch never tells me anything.
That is none of your business.
Not that he keeps out of other people's business, you know what I mean?
Making fun of your guardian like that, huh?
This is a toughie.
This is a toughie. Can we speak to you? I have a message from Sid. He says, I've gone to repair the airship. I'll come get you when we're done. Until then, keep Yuna safe, or you'll be sorry, kid. Huh. We've got quite a lot of messages right now, I feel like. Nothing new. Beings to fight against. Let's save here. Also, it's both available again, but we're not going to be playing much of it. Right. Let's see what this store has. We've got some basic strength and HP gear. I'm not too interested in it right now. Instead, let's just keep going here. And let's see if I can remember this correctly, but I believe if we move around to the west here, we'll be able to unlock another little mini game. Yeah, let's take some more of these guys out, I guess. We can go first. Leave a second. Actually, we'll go ahead and have everyone guard. And then it's Riku's turn. We're gonna be pretty grenade rich here once we are done as well. The AP we're getting here isn't getting as much power in battle now as well either, so this is sort of where things start slowing down a little bit. And also where it will be nice to, let's see here. Oh, these guys. I don't remember them, how much of a problem these guys are here. Petrify grenade. Let's dark daggett, I guess. That's a pretty good hit. Sonic Tail. Yeah. Even I can go ahead and save our third character here. And no, there's just yeah, let's have Orin. Right. They're not too bad, but they can definitely hit hard here. Dry Ice. Seems like decent damage. Wondering if we should try some dice here, but maybe we'll save that for another encounter. A little bit more AP at least. Make sure we heal. Here's Yuna. I hope you're not planning to cross this place on foot. I want to ride the chocobo. Well, these plains are home to lots of wild chocobos. First, we must train them to be dependable mounts. I'm training some chocobos right now, but they're not quite tame yet. I'm sorry I can't lend you any. Walking must be faster than waiting for one of my chocobos. Let me train one. That's easier said than done. It's not that simple, you know. You sure you want to try? Of course. Alright, come with me. It's simple. Just get from where you are to where I am, or the time runs out. Since you're riding a wild chocobo, it'll just run whichever way it feels like. Press left and right to steer it between my chocobo and me. Keep an eye on the clock and try to not miss the finish line. Don't hesitate to ask me about the controls if you need any help, okay? Let's begin, shall we? We'll shoot for 12 seconds, 8 tenths. As ready as ever. Oh, this is a wild chocobo. Well. Yeah. Please, no. We missed. Hey, you've got the pass between me. Yes, one more time, please. There we are. Not quite in time. One more time. No. Okay, that's an annoying miss. One more time, please. And believe me when I say this isn't even the worst part about chocobo training in this game. Not by a long shot. Come on. 12.16 or 12.6. There we go. We trained the chocobo. From now on, you can go chocobo riding whenever you please. Just ask me and he's yours. By the way, your chocobo is ready for some advanced training now. Here's your prize. Whenever you tie or break your record, you'll get a prize like this. Ah, thank you. So I'm gonna say that's the same. Okay. Now you're just being more annoying than usual here. Yes. Let's do something else. Dodge your chocobo. Everything will be pretty much the same as your first exercise, except that your chocobo will run straight now. But watch out for incoming balls. Dodge them with left and right. Your chocobo will be stunned if he's hit, so do your best to avoid them. Also, don't hesitate to ask me about the controls, okay? 16.8. Let's go. See if we can avoid the balls. Yeah, no. Apparently not. That's a hit. That's a hit. Yeah. Let's see if I can be better on the first dodge here. Yeah. Oh. I thought we crossed the finish line, but we didn't. If only we hadn't hit that last ball. And again, this isn't nearly the worst thing about chocobo training. No. There we go. Miss me, please. Yeah. And we're gonna be out of luck here. One more time, please. Okay, that seemed unfair. Is that right on? Whew. We did it. Level 1 keys here. Let's have a look at the final exercise. Hyper dodge your chocobo. Balls and things come flying, so dodge them with left and right. Your chocobo will be stunned if it's hit, so do your best to avoid them. Let's begin, shall we? 18.5. It's a bird. Yeah. Balls and the birds together are quite annoying. We made it for the finish line at least. But we have 4 seconds to scrape off here. Now this is the exciting side content I know you've been waiting to see here. Ah, come on. Ah, that's pretty good time actually. More than 2 seconds under. Race me. Challenge me anytime. I love a good race. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your prize. Whenever you tie or break your record, you'll get a prize like this. Catch a chocobo. We're near the Calmlands exit to Macalania Woods. This is the starting line. And the finish line is the far edge, right edge over the plains over there. Yes, over there. Basically, if you get there before I do, you win. That's not all. Each balloon you pick up along the way shaves off 3 seconds of your final time. Each bird that hits you adds 3 seconds to your final time. Take the total time, subtract the bonuses, and add penalties to decide your outcome of the race. So even if I reach the finish line first, you can still win if you catch enough balloons. That's all for now. Let's race, shall we? We'll shoot for 45 seconds. Now, this is the annoying part here. Because to actually win this thing here, we're not only going to need to oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on, birds. Oh boy. The camera angle here is horrible for this as well. Oh boy. And you can't really... Ah, come on. I think we've hit the timer at least. More birds and balloons. Well, are we better than the trainer? We... And at the same time... Knew you were good, not this good. I have to try harder to match you. Now, to get Tidus' ultimate weapon, you need to do this with a timer of less than 0. So we need to shave 40.2 seconds or more of the time we have here. That's not gonna happen now, but... for now, let's just go ahead and borrow a chocobo here. Hey, I saw it! I saw the race! You were amazing. I can't believe you won. But you were lucky. I mean, sometimes she's hot and sometimes she's not. Want to ride a chocobo? Yes, let me ride one. Here we go. We are gonna have a look around the area here now that we have a chocobo. Yes, we can't move down there, I guess. We'll just show this off. Oh hey, I'm Marlboro. Do I want to try to fight these guys? I mean, let's try, I guess. We just go ahead and throw everything we have added as hard as we can, more or less. Counter. Waka. Yeah, that's Darkbuster. Oh yeah, it's immunity, yes, of course it is. Kimari can probably last with something from this one. Yes, no. There we are. Bad breath, indeed. Let's have Riku Steel. So Remedy. Here's Bad Breath. Yeah, Bad Breath. Pretty bad here. Let's see if anyone wakes up. Let's just run. I don't feel like redoing my chocobo training. In the meantime. Yeah. Here we go. So, here's the thing. It won't open. Well, we'll maybe have a look at that later. It's worth noting that that's there. But now, let's just ride our chocobo a bit more. Just to have a look around the Calmlands here. We're moving towards the area that we're going to be heading towards. So you can see we've sort of already covered most of what's already here. Here's just over here. Some gil. Some more gil. There's an area up ahead here. This is the monster Colosseum. Can save here. And we'll have chat. This is a training area that Lord Mian constructed for the Crusaders. You can hone your battle skills here by fighting fiends gathered from all over Spira. But the fiends all got away because I screwed up. I'm too old to gather fiends now, so I'm in quite a fix. So that's where you come in, Sully. Can I ask you to round up all the fiends for me? Of course, I'm not asking you to do this for free. There will be a nice fat rewards. On top of that, you can hone your fighting skills anytime against the fiends you brought back here. In addition, any items you win during training are yours to keep for free. But there will be a small fee for each training session, so bear that in mind. How about it? Not a bad deal, eh? You won't regret it. Alright, I'll do it. That's the spirit, honey. Now go catch all them fiends. But one more warning before I can even let you go. To catch a fiend, you will have to defeat it with a special kind of weapon. But not to worry, I'll sell them to you for a special low price. Also, this arena can only hold 10 of each kind of fiend. There won't be any bonuses for capturing more, so keep an eye on your totals. I need you to keep start by collecting each species in the Calmlands. I can't reopen the arena without having some fiends, you know? By the way, there's a total of 9 species in the Calmlands. I'll give you a bonus when you get all of them. Oh, before I forget, you have to use the special kind of weapon to catch them. Ah, we already said that here. So, these weapons have capture and 1 open slot. Do I want to purchase all of them? I mean, that's almost 70k here. I think grabbing just a few might be enough. Let's go with the Taming Sword. We're not gonna cook it right now. Beast Monster. Catcher. And the Taming Spirit for now. Actually, let's get an Iron Grip as well. I don't think we're gonna be using much for Yuna and Lulu here, so we'll leave those be. So you have the beaches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we need to catch 9 here. But again, that's a side quest that I don't think we're gonna be getting our feet into right now. But I believe that's required for Oren's ultimate weapon here. For that. Let's move over yonder. Look around. I don't think there's any more chests that I missed around here, but I may be wrong. It's been a while. Instead, let's just keep moving on here. We got a few scenes here before we reach Gagaset, I believe, so we're just gonna push on. Let's save before we do anything else.
Halt! Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
Oh my. Thunderix, that's doing like curtains, that's pretty good. Let's can we slow it? No, we cannot. Oh, sure, slow guy might be a bit wrong thing to select, but that's fine. We're going to start off by having a look at do we not have what's it, the white magic? Oh, this scan. Units, power break, fusion, threaten, sleep, silence, slow, eject, hail. Lots of things. Pose very high physical attack and defense. Its counterattack, blast punch, delays target and causes damage. Cast mighty guard and slow gun. Well, let's have Yuna come in. Do some healing. Let's haste ourselves here, I guess. That's a big hit. Couldn't power break it, right? Pretty sure we couldn't. It's highly resistant to physical attacks. No, that's immune. Nice blast punch to counter. Let's get Yuna back. Let's give her some haste. And we're probably gonna need to protect here. With who? Obviously, I selected the wrong one immediately. Let's haste Oren as well. First things first. Ourselves. See how much actually goes through. Out of curiosity. Oh, it doesn't count. Alright. We'll cure Aaron and we'll swap now for Lulu here. Anyway. I guess doesn't really matter. Let's try water. Actually, the demi might be highly useful here. No, it's immune to demi. That's a blast punch. There's a haymaker. Delay attack. Delay buster. Ah, immune to that as well. Yeah, first things first. Life these for Lulu. Jeez. We're here. I will swap for Waka. I don't think we can blind it. Actually, we can. Probably gonna be our best bet. Even if it doesn't seem to exactly work out there. Let's swap in Kimari. First things first. Let's check if there's anything we can get from it. I don't think there is, but no. Right. White magic based on Waka. Keep the blind going. See if that works. No. Right. You and I consume and brings him back up. Kimari can also rage. Bad breath's not gonna do much, I'm assuming. Aqua breath. Sure. Jump might have just been the better option, I think, but hey. Give Walker a heal. See if we can give him protect as well. Dark, please. No. Might need to rely on the Dark Buster. Yeah, that's not great. Swapping Kidas. Is everyone hasted? Yes. Kidas and Yuna aren't anymore. Yuna definitely needs it. Hit. That's a counter. Let's Dark Buster. Yeah. Still got a ways to go here. Oh, he's the only one who's hasted. Okay. There we go. Right. So, let's see if we can get Lulu working with something better. Lissara. How's that doing for us? 1800. We're not gonna be able to avoid the blast punch, I'm pretty sure, but being able to actually let's see here. Right. Keep that going. Slow guy. Oh hey. Unfortunate. He does. Let's give Lulu lots of turns. Let's try to do many spells with Fury. Ah, almost had 8, I think. Oh well. Yeah. We're gonna haste Waka. Gonna bring in Yuna, I'm pretty sure. We might use Yuna to summon here as well. That might speed us up a little bit. Yeah, there's a haymaker. Let's bring Lulu back. Darkbuster. I think we can get a cure off and summon here. And we're gonna grab Bahamut. Just to speed things up a little bit here. Even with the long summoning sequence. Black magic. How much does that punch do to Bahamut? That's actually like half. It's enough to get us into overdrive here though. And we'll make use of that opportunity. Around 11,000. Very good. Darkbuster over here. White magic. Black magic. Little perk K. Go. Not. We may need these here. Still on the darkness. We're gonna paste Lulu again. Soul Drive. There we are. That's a haymaker. Sword of these. Swap in Yuna again. Lulu's gonna need it. Buster. Walk's got a few more Darkbusters in him at least here. You know what? Let's protect before we do anything else. Over here. Yuno's gonna need some ether here. We can get that done. I guess that didn't stop him. Right. 500 seems overkill. Elixir seems overkill. Let's begin with this here. Heal over here. Darkbuster. Okay, so we go here. I was thinking that Lulu was gonna be able to dodge it, or have a better chance of dodging at least, so that was good. I think I may be in the wrong overdrive mode for this fight, for some of these guys here. Aim. Drain. Oh, this is Darkbuster. Particularly Waka, since he's in Comrade, I believe. So we're getting there. We'll be able to take him out pretty soon here, but we may have some difficulties before we do that. Riku, can she use anything that would be, well, oh, actually, let's see if we can delay here. Yeah. Darkbuster. Sarah. I'm wondering if we can copycat it. Herbicide is not nearly as good, but we can copycat it. 9,000. We're going to need Walker here, so let's have Yuna come back. Ah, Riku actually survived that one. More cures left. We're gonna bring Riku out. For Lulu. Again. We're gonna go to overdrive again. Try to get to 8. Got to 8. Pretty good. Needs a heal. Lulu needs a heal. This is the last darkness we're gonna get off. Right. Make sure we have our best chance of surviving. Someone who can use some sort of magic? We jinxed it, but I'm not sure that's it, I guess. Take it out with that. Yeah, I guess let's try to get it out. Ah, not quite. Yes, that's punch. Here's the attack against Kimari. Oh, actually, right. So we should be able to get it here. There we go. This isn't too bad. It's, you know, more than an endurance test than anything else, I'd say, but it can be annoying. A level 2 key sphere and then move a mage. First things first. Move along over here. Level 2 key sphere brings us down into Oran's area. I think there's more stuff that we want to grab up here first, though. Once we grab Osmos, that might be nice for Lulu to mooch off of, but you know, she has so much MP that she doesn't really need it between our other areas here, but that's fine. And once we get to the triple foul here, we'll have exhausted Waka's immediate area. But it's a ways off. We are getting to the biggest spells here, though. So, death, please. Some more strength over here. Speed as well. It's not going to be something that we want to give up. Right, we're getting close to Heiske now. There's definitely a reason I want to get to that here soon. So maybe we'll do a little bit of grinding before we get to that area, but Yeah, hate scouts gonna be important for us, I feel like. Could have grabbed steel, I guess, or use and steel, but not sure if that's necessary for you now. Move down here. For power sphere and the Jig defense. How many level 4 spheres do we have? None. Yeah, that tracks. I believe that's everyone? Yeah. And let's head back to the save sphere here. Just make sure that we save. Get our MP back up again. So we have a look around here. It's a few markers here, so to speak.
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
Let's go into the valley here and we'll see if we can get a few more scenes before we end, go into our break here. Hello. This land where Lady Jokun trained is sacred to the Crusaders. Lady Jokun was a member of the Crusaders before as becoming a summoner. Right. Let's say, do we have fights here? But we do have. Gosh. These guys got a pretty high amount of HP. So here we go. Yeah. Aaron. That helps. Probably should swap in Riku. High potion. Tidus can attack. I will have Yuna Suna. There we are. This got big hits. Walker's got big hits. Decent little big hits. Blades. We could have our orange try to dig it out, but I think we'll just attack normally. Yeah, there we go.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. Get Kane's Lance. What does that actually come with? Let's have a look. Piercing, SOS Overdrive, Strength plus 5%. Huh? Not entirely unreasonable. Yeah, we'll save here and move around. I think I'll just flee for now.
The only way to go is forward.
I think we'll flee for now. Just a few things I want to have a look at here before we take our break. Keep going over here. You will find someone training with the sword. High Summoner Jokin once trained in this land. We Crusaders intend to train here to challenge Sin once again. And we have sword. We've obtained a rusty sword. What's that gonna do for us? Well, it's a step in the way for the Arn's ultimate weapon. An old rusty sword. We won't have any use for it. For a while, if ever.
We'll get through this.
We'll flee here. And we're going to enter the system down here as well.
Let's get them, guys.
Please. Yes. Save, please. As we move here.
Where are we?
The faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The faith awaits.
So, this is a optional Aeon that we do not need to get. So I'm not gonna go through and get it just now. We'll have the option to come back here later, I'm pretty sure. Don't think that we'll be locking ourselves out of anything just by leaving here now. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little break here, stretch my legs, and we'll split the VOD, and I'll be back in a little bit. So, stream viewers, hold tight, and the VOD viewers, I'll see you in the next part. Right, for now, that's it. Goodbye, everyone.